Alright, hello. Welcome to my first ever war on this channel. Pretty basic. I do two types of wars, tracked wars and prime wars. So this is a prime war, it's just a basic war in Prime League. When I do a tracked war, that will be against the top team, and those will be a little tougher. You can use full effort, bring a combiner and everything. These prime wars are a little more chill. So yeah, let's hop right into it. Just one quick note before we get started. Normally, I'll be talking over my live replay as I'm going. For this time, I need to talk over it after the words. I'm watching it kind of the same as you. There's a problem with the audio, but so I apologize for this time. I'll fix that going forward. All right, first base here. Choose the buildbots. There's one fire dome in the top right that I want to worry about, and F15 in the center that I want to take out. The rest of them I don't really care that much about. Normally I'd start with smoke screen. I think I'm going to start with Leo this time though. Let's take out the left side of the front. Gonna put in the squad behind him. So Lee's going to take out the left side to make sure no stragglers go over there. I want to just go up, use Rook to pop the outposts. Smoke screen and air raid will take out the FFD. Use booster just to help with that. Combiners pop in. Use air raid and smoke screen again. Take out this left side. Oh, I hit the laser turret by accident. It's no reason to do that. That's just an accident. Alright. Smoke screen to take out this FFD so I can use Leo. It's going pretty. I usually just take out stuff on the far side because the earthquake will kind of hit everything along the way, so it's nice. Use Leo and smoke screen to take out the shield generator in the back. I love that combo so much. Take out the shield gen. And yeah, nice, easy first base. Alright, we've got our second base here. So as always, I'm going to start with the build bots. There's two FFDs on the outside, on both the left and right that I care about. I don't really care about the rest. We'll start with air and smoke screen. This is a pretty good start. If there's ever a building next to the shield generator, if you can destroy it with air raid and smoke screen, it'll one-shot the generator. So not even 10 seconds in, shield generator down. That's a great start. I'm talking after this, after the live replay, so I didn't realize that cannon didn't go down, or the cluster. So I'm just sending in my box against a full front loaded base. That's like the worst thing you possibly do. So I just realized the cannon didn't go down. Now it goes down. The second worst thing you can do is send in tracks or shield protectors while there's two FFDs still up. So that completely counteracted my tracks. They're still taking full damage. So pay attention to the build bots. Never want to forget about the build bots. Luckily, Minerva and tracks work extremely well together. So most of my bots are still alive. I use Leo to clean up some buildings. I'm gonna waste my Titan ability here, not on purpose. I used it on the cannon on the far side, like I said, but it already went down before it hit. So we're somehow doing okay. I use Ruck to pop the last outpost at the top because I do not want those hitting my main squad. And so we've got Beachcomber. He's a bit of a problem. Luckily, I still let Rook and Minerva to heal him. So Rook's taking the damage, Minerva's healing him, and luckily, Trax has the highest damage on my squad with Nightstick, which has the life steal with it. I'll go into a setup later. So basically, Trax is healing himself. That's how we got away with Beachcomber. And we somehow get the win. We probably should have. Alright, we've got our third base here. We've got Time Trap. You've probably seen a base like this. These are very popular. Say in the meta to say. So my favorite strategy, I call it air raid surgery. It's not really surgery, more just spamming. So I didn't mess up here. If you can see smoke screen got hit by a motion sensing line. So he can't activate air raid bomb. So for the first little bit here, there's not much to do, just wait for it. Um, so smoke screen's back up. I'm gonna take out this building as fast as I can because air raid spawns on a timer. I'm just gonna pick off this cannon. Then our second air raid bomb can take out this build bot. And I'll use my Titan ability here to take out the cannon, or sorry, the mortar. It was actually in range, so the also a bit of a waste. So now that the left side is down, we'll put in the rest of the squad. Make sure they're going where I want them to go. So I can see Aries walking up. He's probably gonna die. So this building next to the shield generator trick I mentioned. Gonna try that again. One of the outpost bots shield protected it, so you'll see in a little bit in a second. But the build bot didn't go down, as you can tell, because there's been no explosion. I'm just waiting for points. There it is. Now it all goes down. Then we're gonna look for the leech core. I haven't really talked about it. You do not want to forget about this core, or the building it's on. It's probably step number 1, look for build bots. Step number 2, shield generator. Number 3, leech core. You cannot forget about it. So it's gone pretty well. So these outpost bots are going through my bots pretty quick. You see Big Daddy in the back on the launch pad. He's helped a lot with outposts, that's why I use him. Blasters minions, they're great. And yeah, we get a second win. The battle isn't always going to go how you want. It's important to adjust on the fly and be flexible. So yeah, second win of the day. I probably shouldn't have won, but we did. Okay, we got a 4th base here. It's a pretty normal base. We see the 2 FFDs again. Fire dome in the top left. So probably just start with air raid smoke screen again. As you'll notice, I leave with them a lot. Minerva in the back to heal them, pipes to take some damage while they do their thing. Lucky for us, these build bots are in some great positions. They're surrounded by lots of buildings, so some great value there. 2 air raid bombs, and a huge chunk of this base is already taken out. I'm just gonna see which way they're gonna walk. Right, they're heading to the right. Sending the rest of the squad. Smoke screen to take out another build bot and air raid. And then we're setting smoke screen by himself to take out this last build bot. In a second, I'll finish it off. Tracks to help tank or reduce some damage. A Titan ability. Just missile launcher in the back, I guess. Everyone's nice and healthy. Going pretty well. Still gonna use Minerva just to hold them up a bit. First Leo ability, just gonna take out the shield gen cluster, not even the shield gen. So those buildings will go down. I'm just gonna chill for a sec. One thing I've learned is sometimes it feels like you should always be clicking something, but like if you're in a good spot, just chill for a sec. You know, you don't need to be doing anything. Yeah, just use tracks there to help produce some more damage. Now all I need to do is take out these outside buildings. This is the 4th base. So you'll notice on the bottom right, I did bring Volcanicus, but I didn't need him. It's going pretty well. Go down in a sec. And yeah, easy peasy. Alright, last base here, Commander. Another time trap type base. It's the same strategy, air raid surgery, or experiencing the same issue again. So as soon as this alliance has got a nice little trick, what they're doing is putting 2 MSMs at the edges. Pretty easy counters, just to wait extra second or so. So now the area's back up. We started on the surgery part, I guess. So first bomb, take out a bunch of buildings on the left. Second bomb, take out some buildings on the right. The reason this strategy works so well is as you're using air raid and smokescreen, the bots are taking out the bottom buildings, basically replenishing your points. So it's pretty nice. You can take out a bunch of buildings from the top, and by the time your bots are ready to go up, you're basically still like at least half, usually more, to 20 plus points. You can see here I have like 30, which is great. The build bots are down, a huge chunk of the base is down, going great. See Computron's 4th round ability, so I'm gonna finally deploy the Refiner in a second. Probably didn't have to, but I just didn't want to risk it. Base 5. So we're gonna keep him to the outside. And he also gets a shield with this ability, so keep him to the outside, nice protection. Has some nice protection. And then we're going to use this title, sorry, 4-star ability, take out the outside buildings. We'll use the Titan ability plus the title wave, take out the shield generator. And then we'll place holograms to just distract some defenses for a sec once he dies. Keep them off my box for a sec. So yeah, basically the entire base is down. All that's left are the buildings that were around the shield generator. So, haven't even used Leo yet. Still at 30 points, going great. I'll finally use Leo. I'll probably use Trax again in a second. Use Pipes to tank and taunt. There goes Trax. And yeah, pretty simple strategy. Works very well. You're gonna see a lot of it. Alright, nice little 300. Just a normal Prime War, nothing too special. Hopefully you learned something. Not the prettiest replays against bases 2 and 3, but I thought I did a pretty good job adapting on the fly, which is important. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. This was my first ever video, so thank you.